Good morning, it's day 92. It is day 92, yes I think it is. It's getting there, almost to that magical 100. And it's the morning time. We've managed to get up and I think we're going to try and get to the top of that hill behind us. It's Bukit Kopungit. There's a trail that we'll have to get a grab to the start, and it's a moderately easy trail, I think 20 to 40 minutes, so it's probably going to be 40 minutes for us. And apparently from the top you can see the airport from one side and back towards Mount Kinabalu on the other side. So yeah, cool, that should be good. And I can get a closer inspection. Oh, I can't zoom in like this. Of the communications tower. Thank you.
Hi, morning. Just over to the starting shot. Okay.
I got it.
Tim is on it this morning.
Have you hiked it before? Have you been up there?
I've been there a long time ago.
Yeah? Is it an easy kind of hike? Easy walk?
Kind of easy.
Oh, good. That's what I like.
No problem.
Nothing dangerous in the jungle that's going to get me.
Not really, actually.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're getting ready for something, don't they?
Practice. Because it was the King's birthday, it was really busy, and they have a festival to celebrate his birthday. So it's like a night market, and it's on during the whole month of this month.
A lot over here is not like over here. It's only
In Thailand, I didn't see any. I think I saw one in the whole of Thailand.
we have a lot around about.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Enjoy your hike.
Thank you.
Wish us luck. Do you know how long it is roughly?
I don't remember. It's quite sometimes since I got here.
Okay. We'll find out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, enjoy your day.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
All right, we are here at the start of the trail.
So he wasn't giving anything away, was he? Doesn't know how long it is, and apparently he doesn't think there's anything dangerous in the jungle. So yeah, let's see how he goes.
Let's go. We've got some snacks to start us off to give us the energy. This is our breakfast. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's go.
Well signposted so far.
Let's go. Which one are we doing?
So we've got to keep our eye out for those 12 lost orangutans. Let's hope it's not 12 monkeys. Well, they are monkeys. And get this hike going. The guy at the bottom putting us to shame. He looked like he probably had 10 years on me, and he'd already been, well, looked like he'd run up and down. He was doing his workout as well. Good man.
Just that first bit, I felt the 7 classes that I did in Brunei in my legs. And by the way, look, Tim hasn't punched me in the lip. I have a swollen lip. It comes with my skin condition, but yeah, hopefully we'll be all good on this. I think it's quite easy, but there's a lot of trails, so it's time to explore. But there's a lot of leaves, so I need to get off the phone. Hold on.
It does seem well signposted, and I'm glad, because when we got here it does look like there's a fair few interlacing trails, but I'm just going to head up to the summit, and it looks like it says it's Trail 10.
Oh, it's like Trail 10 in the other place, but this time round is all rocks as our steps. The other place that we were, where were we? In Cameron Highlands. That was all root formation, and that was our stepping stone. This is all rock, and luckily it's not raining because there's quite a lot of sand and leaves everywhere. Oh look, a bench or a stone. That's cool.
If you're a geologist, I think you would love this hike. It seems pretty simple, to be fair, and so far it's all steps the way up over those rocks, which are so interesting, all the layers and stratas. But this does actually feel to me like it could be Australia, with those reddy kind of rocks and the I guess not the dense vegetation. It's quite sparse compared to the jungle route we did up Trail 10 in the Cameron Highlands. There is shade and it's early enough to not be too intense. Speaking to the taxi driver, he did say this is the hottest year on record for Borneo, and apparently we said, well, it feels okay compared to what we experienced in Thailand, and he said, yeah, if you'd come here a couple of months ago you probably wouldn't have said that.
Oh dear. What's that? Where are we looking?
Here.
We're climbing that?
So I think we got there, on top of that tree there, I think there's a Japanese tunnel, World War II tunnels. They're dotted all throughout this area apparently. I think there might be one up the top there, but I wonder if we can go around this way to get to it.
I think we can.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, yeah, looks easier.
So we have changed our mind. There is the red arrow painting that way, and here you've got the tape and Cinderella's shoe. So yeah, maybe not that way. Is there a bike sign here? Oh, you can do biking here. Hiker, bicycle. Really? Is that a drop?
A little bit, yeah.
I really miss doing our walks. So when we're back in the UK, every day we are walking around the countryside, around the fields, the hills, and yeah, it's exercise, but you're in nature, and I do like it when it's a bit more rough, ready, and natural. Whew.
I'd say every 20 metres or so far, there's been a flat patch of ground with exposed rock. And yeah, they're amazing places. I can imagine it could be a great place to camp up here. There is a lot of leaf litter though, so I'm treading heavily because I want to scare away those snakes. I definitely don't want to run into anything like that. But one thing I do want to run into, and I have found the first of one of those. Well, he's not hiding very well, to be honest. He's kind of pointing the way, being helpful. But I'm sure I've missed a few on the way up, to be honest. So it was a toss-up. Did we come on the hike or did we go to the Sabah State Art Museum? And maybe we've still got time to do the second of those things, but for my money, I don't know, you can't really beat nature. It truly is the greatest artist. all up here is amazing. If you like rock formations, and even if you're just interested in, I guess, nature and aesthetics, they're amazing, they're beautiful. You can see the weather in the rocks, you can see the age, and yeah, it's great. And I think also this face here, if you're a boulderer, you could probably give that a little go. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. I bet those Storer boys would do though.
Good old Storer boys. That is definitely a viewpoint. So this is definitely the viewpoint. Look, so behind Tim, or between me and Tim, you can see the airport. Over here, you can see right through the trees there, you can see Gaia Island and Manukan Island. And then also behind here is Kinabalu Island, and we have spotted another monkey.
Yeah, that mountain is absolutely massive. I actually didn't spot it because it's almost totally encased by the clouds. That is a big boy. Yeah, you would need to be prepared to go up that. But what I did find on my way up,
Treasure.
I found a left pack of cigarettes, and I thought, man, why has someone dropped litter up here? It's been pretty litter free all the way up, if I'm honest. And I thought I'll pick that up and I'll take it back. But inside there is one solitary cigarette, unused, and it's left here at the top. And I think I'm going to leave it as a reward for a smoker who may be struggling to get to the top here. It's pretty easy, but with that reduced lung capacity, they may be wheezing a bit, so they may need that nicotine hit. So I think I'm going to leave it. That's unlike me. Usually I'll pick it up, but I think for the greater good, I will. Like so many of our adventures on this trip, proximity is the key, and this trail, it was right behind our hotel, so it was the perfect thing to do, and I am so glad we did. I got to see Mount Kinabalu. It's
the bare necessity, the simple bare necessity.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's as an iconic a mountain as you can see. I know Mount Fuji kind of holds the crown for the symmetrical mountain look, but this isn't in a bad second place. Should we say second place? I'm going to put it in first place for the minute. It's got the clouds wrapping around the summit, and it's massive. It towers above everything else on the horizon. Yeah, there's something about mountains and high places that I've discovered that I find pretty magical.
I've lost Tim. I went for a little sit down. Where has he got? Where's he got to? Oh, there he is. So yeah, I think the cave is the other side, the other way.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And there you can see through the trees our hotel. And that's where we were yesterday, on the beach. And then behind there you can see Gaia Island.
Behind me, the AeroPod development, and I think this is about as good a view as we're going to get. And I can see that you possibly could walk down this bank, and it looks like there's some kind of staircase that leads into the train station, and we possibly could just hop back, but I don't think I'm really up for walking through that jungle. It doesn't really look like it looks like there may be a trail, but it's not signposted, and I think that's the building for the rail transportation, but it's next to the AeroPod anyway. Yeah, and Sarah didn't warn me about a little gecko on the side of the path, and I walked past and I absolutely crapped myself. I didn't see it, I just heard the rustle and it ran off, and I was like, man, was that a snake? I've been stepping pretty hard to make sure they clear my path. I don't even know if there are snakes here.
found our third monkey, and he looks like me, itchy and scratchy.
So the local graph scene is representing up the top here, and I was going to cuss it. I don't really like to see that graph on rocks, on nature's beauty. But if we think about it, I mean, and let's tie it in, it does look like the Australian outback, the Aborigine finger paintings. I guess that was kind of graffiti, and then we revere it and we travel hundreds and thousands of miles to go and see it. And I don't know whether this spray-canned man loves Watty is gonna bear the same reverence, but I think this rock is pretty amazing. And I think even Sarah could be forgiven for saying, how did that get there, or how did they put it here? Maybe not. But yeah, it's maybe weathered chalk alkaline rock underneath and a more ferrous granite on top. I don't know, but that looks crazy. That does look like it's been placed there by nature, of course.
So I am on a mission to find all 13 or 12 monkeys. So I'm at the top here. I don't think there would be, but no rock unturned on this challenge. Look at these rocks, they're amazing.
We're trying to find this tunnel of the Japanese era, and I guess, needless to say, they've hidden it pretty well, and it's kind of signposted, but yeah, no luck so far.
So I think this is the peak, not the other place. Whew.
And I think you're sitting on the trig point to prove it. TR16, there we go.
Down there. Tim making a racket so the snakes know we're here. Snakies, we are here. I mean, to be fair, anywhere I am, you can hear. You can hear me. I'm not gonna lie, my skin is so itchy right now, hence the umbrella. Woo! But I do love just these walks. It's like an adventure, it's like a treasure hunt. You don't know what you're gonna find, what trail to go down. Honestly, I love it. This is pretty steep, but I've got good grip on my trainers, which is good. What are these?
So you walk down the retaining wall from the radar station, and here, down here I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. I think it's further along this way.
Monkey number 4. And he looks like he's eaten something dodgy.
We have found the entrance to the cave. I think there's another bigger entrance around this side of the hill, but we are going to have to do this super quickly. I have never seen so many mosquitoes in my life. I was looking at the entrance to the cave and looked down, and I'm not joking, a cloud of maybe 50 mosquitoes was circling. So yeah, this is going to be done really, really quick. We have aborted our mission to find the big tunnel. The little tunnel will have to suffice. I've got a taste for the horrors of World War II. It's pretty grim down there. It's well hidden, and perhaps they should hide it a bit better. There are battalions and battalions of mosquitoes. It's ridiculous. I reckon I've been bitten 10 times on my ankle in the space of about 15 seconds. Yeah, is it worth a look? I guess it's a fleeting one like a lot of our trips, but yeah, nice walk, but too many mozzies. They need to signpost that.
Was there a monkey in the cave?
No, there wasn't, but there's one behind you.
I saw that one. I found the 5th monkey. Me. Woo, it's so itchy. Sweating a lot, even though I've got my umbrella up. It is very hot up here, which means my skin. Ah! We are making a descent down, and I cannot wait to jump in a nice cold shower. Look how red my face is. Whew. Seen? Hot link. And broken nail from itching too much. Mum, that's worse than your shoes. The whole sole's come off. So someone walking around in barefoot in the tops of their shoes. Oh dear.
I hope they just aborted at this point. We made it back down, so we can say we did conquer Bukit Kopungit, and I'm just looking at the map here. And it looks like we went to a cave here, and we could have gone to one here. Maybe that would have been easier, I don't know.
And there is a trail down to the railway station near our hotel, so but we're going to grab a grab and check out all of these walking sticks.
Definitely would have got one of them if I'd known them there. I love carrying a stick. Little kid just walking down the road, I don't know, he looks about 5 or 6, just on his merry old way down the side of a dual carriageway. Only in Malaysia, yeah.
So our grab is coming in 3 minutes now. Easy.
So, what do we think of our walk and this trail?
It's actually really, I really enjoyed that, and it's easy, it's good for families, kids, I would say, especially if it's raining, maybe not, because there's a lot of sand, not much root system, but yeah, definitely a thumbs up, and easy to get to the top.
20 minutes to the top, I reckon. Yeah, it's really good. The view from the top is great, and then you can wander around there as much as you want. It's all flat up the top, so if you just want to stroll around underneath underneath the canopy, nice and cool, look at some of that graph, and yeah, relax and chill. Yeah, it's good.
Lost a nail.
Huh?
I lost a nail.
You should have stood over there so we could just turn around.
Hello. Thanks. Oh, nice and cold in your car. Whew. Thank you. So that's just what we have walked. And then our hotel's there.